back to fluorescence. So light comes through here, and now we're going to switch it. I'm going to turn off the transmitted light and turn on the reflected RL, reflected light. So now there's a shutter in here, and it's open now. So that's what that does. And so this is DAPI, GFP, Texas Red, and there we go. So now you're in Texas Red, and now we'll have to start talking about the software a little bit. So now these two irises are similar to the ones underneath. F is field iris, so if you look there, it's closing down that field iris, right? And the reason why you'd want to close that down in this case, there is no condenser to adjust, right? But there is, for the camera itself, it sometimes likes this closed because it reduces glare. You know, your samples aren't perfect in fluorescence sometimes. You know, you might have extra whatever mounting medium in there, didn't squish the cover slip down or whatever. That can play a nice, that can, you know, correct that sin. So just close that down, you know, to the camera field of view, something like that, and that can help. This one that's called is the aperture, the A, is the same as this one in the condenser. So you can adjust contrast with that, basically. So if you close that down, it increases contrast. 9 out of 10 times in fluorescence, though, you'll have them both open. Just to let you know. There is no rule of thumb on here, you know, on these as there wasn't here on the condenser. No 2/3 open. There's no rule of thumb. Normally, the rule of thumb, I would say, is just both of them wide open, because you want, in fluorescence, you try to get all the light that you can. Yeah. Okay. So fluorescence is sort of a simple technique in that you just change your filter set. So all the science is in the probe and in the filter sets that you have. So Colleen is just trying to get a different one for the red. So there's about really 3 or 4 different wavelengths in red. So
let's say the excitation and emission, and how much they overlap.
All that stuff. So I'm gonna. Oh, by the way, did you just notice there's a little safety thing? So if you open this, it won't blast you with any light or anything. So if we look at the Texas Red one, so they're